As creatives and writers and deep thinkers and lifelong learners, we're always on the hunt for the next big idea. But what if I told you that the most brilliant ideas are hidden in places that you'd never think to look, right? Places that might even be considered dangerous. Let me share a story that changed how I look for inspiration. It starts with the black mamba, the second deadliest snake in the world. This serpent, which is native to sub-Saharan Africa, can grow up to 14 feet long and slither at speeds of 12 miles per hour. And its bite is a blend of neurotoxins that can shut down your nervous system and your brain functioning in minutes. It's terrifying. But here's the crazy part. Buried within its venom is something incredible. Peptides that can relieve pain as effectively as morphine. Hey, before I continue on, I wanted to let you know about my free note-making guide. The video that you're watching now is a result of me following this process and these methods. So I want to give it to you for free. All you need to do is click the link in the description below. If you follow what's in this guide, you'll never have to worry about getting stuck creatively. You'll have a flowing river of unique ideas for the projects that you're working on. You'll discover sticky analogies that will spice up your ideas, and then you'll create a rhythm to slow down. How many of us need to slow down? I know I need to slow down. And you'll have a rhythm to think deeply more often. So if you're interested in any of that, click the link in the description below. All right, let's keep going. No addiction, no respiratory failure. They don't numb the body. They just switch off the pain receptors. And scientists are studying this venom for medical breakthroughs, turning something deadly into something life-giving. And this got me thinking, this is a lot like shaping ideas, right? The best thoughts often hide in places that we don't expect. Sure, we have our go-to sources for inspiration. We have our books, we have our articles, and we have the podcasts, and they're great, right? I've been inspired countless times by these sources. But here's the thing, those sources are just one way to discover ideas. Like seeing your life in purple for 20 years. Purple is beautiful, it's familiar, it's rich, right? But then someone says, hey, did you know that there's green and gold and blue, right? Suddenly your perspective explodes and you realize there's a whole spectrum that you've been missing. To uncover these colors, the uncommon ideas that truly light up your creativity, you have to step beyond the familiar. It's not about abandoning what works, right? It's a bit more about broadening your perspective and exploring new ways of thinking. It reminds me of Finding Nemo, right? The reef was safe, but it's also where nothing new happened, right? To grow, Nemo and his dad, Marlin, had to leave the reef, right? And venture into the unknown and face some wild challenges. And in the end, they discovered a world far bigger and more beautiful than they ever could have imagined. And it's no different with us, right? Sometimes we need to leave the comfort of what we already know and explore our idea jungles, right? Sure, jungles can be risky and you can get lost and overwhelmed and frustrated and it's dangerous, but there are also places where you'll stumble upon the unexpected, the novel ideas that make your work and your thoughts stand out. So I want to give you 3 practical ways to finding your idea jungle, right? So number 1, read from unusual sources. It's easy to stick to your lane. Creatives read creativity books, designers read design blogs, writers read writing guides. But I've found in my own personal life that the growth happens when I branch out and discover new things. Like this black mamba idea came from a book called Let Creation Speak. It's not about note-taking and deep thinking at all or creativity. It's about seeing God through nature. And yet it gave me a sticky analogy to communicate with you. Number 2, try new experiences. Ideas don't only live in books. They're everywhere, right? Recently, I tried a new feature on the iPhone. It's the Voice Memos app with my kids. It allows you to add vocal layers without the use of headphones. And we ended up creating these crazy, hilarious multi-layered recordings. And that simple moment right there sparked a new idea about complementing your main idea with other layered ideas. I'm going to talk about that in a future video. Erwin McManus says that if you feel like you need more to say, go live a bigger life. I love that quote. If you feel like you need more to say, go live a bigger life. Number 3, do kid things, right? Do kid things. I know that it kind of sounds silly, but trust me on this. Kids are fearless explorers, and they'll try anything without overthinking it. Follow their lead. Slide down a playground slide. Just try it. Go slide down a playground slide. Not because there's going to be a grand idea because you slid down the slide, but because you just tried something new. Your brain is waking up and is more aware. Try looking up a YouTube tutorial of drawing a monkey, or make your own ice cream, and notice what the process involves and how that may tie into something that you're learning about or something that you're thinking about and you want to share. The act of playing sparks creativity like nothing else. So here's my takeaway. The places that you're avoiding, the ones that feel unfamiliar, uncomfortable, or even a little risky, those often are where the best ideas are hiding. Like the black mamba's venom, the very thing that you could fear could hold something transformative, right? So the next time that you're stuck, creatively ask yourself, where is my idea jungle? What's my version of the black mamba? Go explore. It might just change the way that you see the world. Now let me ask you, have you ever found a hidden gem in an unexpected place, an idea that you thought, I would have never expected this thought or idea to have happened or occurred or have come to my mind while I was doing this, or while I was reading this, or while I was talking to this person? I would have never thought that. I want to hear your story. Let me know in the comments below how that happened to you, what happened, what the idea was. Keep seeing, shaping, and sharing your ideas and your thoughts. And I'll see you on the next video.